Good morning. Here we are. Number 1 disclaimer, I am not driving. Number 2 disclaimer, I'm not even parked on the road. I'm actually parked inside. So all is well, all is safe, and there should not be anything to worry about. I wanted to tell you how story comes about in the most incredible way, and it always gives me a prompt or an edge or a something to write about later in my flow writing. So I was coming out of the gym early this morning and I had on a t-shirt that said grateful for every little thing, which is part of my daily life's mottos. I am grateful for the tiniest little things every single day, as often as I can possibly remember. And anyway, this lady comes out of the gym with long wet hair and a beautiful skirt that's swaying in the morning breeze, and I said good morning, and I smiled at her, and she stopped me and started to read my shirt and looked at me in the eye and said, "That's a really good thing to live by." And I said, "Yes, indeed it is. It's a very powerful, very simple way to live." And we got to talking, and oh my goodness, did she have stories to tell. She may have been a little younger than me, and she was so open about everything, telling me she was on the spectrum, and when she was a child, how she was abused and how she was locked up and kept in small rooms with no clothes on so that she wouldn't run away. And later on they moved to a farm, and her memories of that was that she was locked up in, what did she say? A barn, that's right. She was locked up in a barn. And she spent her time looking at the light. Now, there's a lot on the spectrum of light, isn't there? There's a lot to think about. And here's this child who has this massive punishment locked away, and yet still finds a sense of adventure, of fun, of opportunities to inspect all sorts of things which perhaps we would never even have looked at. What a moment for me to open my eyes and see that the world is full of hurting people, even more than we can imagine. I said, "You look like you might need a hug. Can I hug you?" And she stood there for a minute and then put her bag down on the concrete of the asphalt of the parking lot. And she stepped toward me and we hugged each other with such ferocity. And I don't know if it made her day, but it certainly made mine. You never know where your next prompt is going to come from, your next random word, your next random thought. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.